Okay, so right now I'll be talking about how these PR theories can be applicable for Tom's corporate social responsibility. The first theory that I'll be talking about is the social exchange theory. And social exchange theory is a social and psychological and also sociological perspective that describe social stability and change as process between rewards and costs, and it's between the exchange of two parties. This theory is applicable for Tom's corporate social responsibility activity of giving pairs of shoes to children in Africa because it requires customers to purchase Tom's shoes initially, which means that in order for kids in Africa to receive a shoe, customer has to play their part to purchase shoes from Tom's also. And because of this, a relationship between Tom's customer and Children's Africa is formed within the process of the corporate social responsibility uh, in terms of children to receive a shoe that the customers of Tom have to purchase a product from Tom's also. Besides that, the second theory that I'll be talking about is the agenda setting theory. And agenda setting theory is the theory that holds media attention, that expands the importance of certain topic, issue, and also individuals. Uh, Most importantly, agenda setting has the ability to tell us what issue is important in this and that, and what basically it tells us at this moment what issue we should think about. This theory is applicable for Tom's CSR is because the company is in charge of giving shoes to kids in Africa. It has positioned the CSR as a core value of the company, which marked the agenda of Tom's. By this, the company has indicated to the public on what issue to think about and informed their customers that there are children in need of help from them, who are in Africa. Tom's also tells the customer on what to think about this issue is that by telling the customers that they have the capability of helping the kids in Africa. So they basically provoke an urge of customers to purchase product from Tom's. The last theory that I'll be talking about is the stakeholder theory. Stakeholder theory is the management of groups and individuals that have an interest in the value and moral of a company, and they are affected by their activities, operation, and the goals of the organization. Stakeholders theory are usually categorized into two parts, which are the internal and also external stakeholders. In the case of Tom's CSR, the customers and the society are the external stakeholders of Tom's, and while the internal is the employees, manager, and also owners of Tom. Customers, society, and suppliers are the external stakeholder of Tom, and by this, every stakeholder of Tom are affected among each other in the process of their CSR. Because the higher the purchase from the customer, the higher the demand of the internal stakeholder to the suppliers. In the more simple terms, while the customers purchase Tom's products increase, the internal and suppliers share the perks of increasing stock takes and shoe supply of suppliers to Tom's for children in Africa. Yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.